Hi everyone, welcome to 5 at 6:45. Tonight I want to go to the book of Philippians and then I'm going to just tell you a little story from my testimony, and hopefully that encourages someone tonight. So we're going to start at chapter 3 in verse 5, and this is Paul speaking. I was born a true Hebrew of the heritage of Israel, as the son of a Jewish man from the tribe of Benjamin. I was circumcised 8 days after my birth and was raised in the strict tradition of Orthodox Judaism, living a separated and devout life as a Pharisee. And concerning the righteousness of the Torah, no one surpassed me. I was without a peer. Furthermore, as a fiery defender of the truth, I persecuted the Messianic believers with religious zeal. Yet all of the accomplishments that I once took credit for, I've now forsaken them, and I regard it all as nothing compared to the delight of experiencing Jesus Christ as my Lord. To truly know him meant letting go of everything from my past and throwing all of my boastings on the garbage heap. It's all like a pile of manure to me now, so that I may be enriched in the reality of knowing Jesus Christ and embrace him as Lord in all of his greatness. My passion is to be consumed with him and not cling to my own righteousness based in keeping the written law. My only righteousness will be this, based on the faithfulness of Jesus Christ, the very righteousness that comes from God. And I'll continually long to know the wonders of Jesus and to experience the overflowing power of his resurrection working in me. I will be one with him in his sufferings and become like him in his death. Only then will I be able to experience complete oneness with him in his resurrection from the realm of death. Now, each time I've read this passage, and there's been many times over the years, I've been struck by how one encounter with Jesus can change the direction of a life. But this time when I read it, it was only last week, I also realised that the encounter that Paul had with Jesus changed the direction of his life, but it did not change who God made him. Let me explain that. So before Christ, Paul was clearly a man of conviction and focus. He was smart, determined, and was passionate about what he believed in. All of which he is famous for after his encounter with Jesus. I was brought up in a Christian home, but at about age 15 or 16 to my late 20s, I was not walking with Jesus. And I remember when I was making the decision to step back into relationship with him, having these conversations with him that revolved around me saying to him, how am I going to be a good Christian when the type of person I am has caused so much pain to myself and others? This went on for a little while, but eventually God revealed to me, or maybe I actually heard it, through Psalms 139. He said, Christina, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. I made you with these traits, gifts and talents, but your focus has been on yourself and not on me. You have been listening to the wrong voices. Listen to mine. And in that moment, like with Paul, everything changed. All I wanted to do was chase after Jesus. I wasn't hopeless. I wasn't bad. Nothing I had done caused God to want to ride me off and start again. Because of God's grace, the person that I was, he created, and his plan for my life was still in play. I hadn't blown it, and I also didn't have to try to change myself to pretend to be someone I was not. I just had an encounter with Jesus that shifted the focus from myself to him, and his grace took over from there. So tonight, my prayer is, and my hope is, that those of you out there that are chasing this, that you chase after a fresh revelation, that you have been uniquely designed and destined to be one with Christ, despite how you feel about yourself right now. Those things that you think discount you from a life with Jesus, or even to do what He is calling you to do not discount you. He went to the cross to secure your position with Him for eternity, and it starts now, in whatever state you are in. He has good plans for your life, but you will only see it if your eyes are fixed on Him and passionately chasing Him in all things. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time.